Don't you know who I am? The magnate bellowed, jabbing a diamond-encrusted finger at the young, dark-skinned server. But her next words froze every utensil in midair, every mouth agape, leaving even the billionaire transfixed in silent astonishment. What one server murmured ignited a truth that shattered reputations, unveiled secrets, and completely inverted the power dynamic. If you've ever felt underestimated, shamed, or judged by your attire, this narrative is for you. Watch until the very end, and remember to subscribe for more awe-inspiring real-life sagas that resonate deep within your spirit. The Nightmare Dinner Reservation at New York's most exclusive rooftop eatery, the Crown's Loft, shimmered with high society executives, film icons, and tycoons seated beneath opulent chandeliers and clouds of self-importance. Among the bustling personnel was 23-year-old Chloe Davis, a part-time server and dedicated nursing student, toiling through double shifts to realize her ambition, establishing a community clinic in her neighborhood, where children still suffered from contaminated water and aspirations withered prematurely. This particular Friday evening, Chloe was assigned to Table 7. She was unaware at the time, but this was destined to be far more than just another shift. A sleek ebony limousine glided to the entrance, the valet sprinting to open the door for none other than Marcus Thorne, a tech mogul whose name was synonymous with immense wealth and profound conceit. Renowned for berating assistants, buying silence, and decimating rivals with a single post, Marcus was a billionaire who considered humility a sign of weakness. Accompanied by his publicist girlfriend, Selena, a former model, and 2 venture capitalists fawning over him, he strode in as if he owned the entire cityscape. And from the moment Chloe approached their table, things took a turn for the worse. "You're behind schedule," Marcus snapped before she could utter a word. "Actually, I was assigned to your table the instant you arrived," Chloe responded calmly, her notepad steady. "Are you talking back to me?" Marcus's voice rose an octave. "No, sir. I'm here to assist you." Her words were deferential, but her gaze remained unwavering, and he disliked that. He snapped his fingers as though she were an animal. "Water, now." Selena smirked. One of the VCs murmured, "Someone needs to learn their place." As Chloe walked away, Marcus grumbled, "Predictable." The word struck her like a direct insult to her dignity, but she didn't falter. Not yet. She poured the water, presented the menus, and endured the passive-aggressive slights. But when Marcus accidentally dropped his spoon and commanded her to retrieve it while the entire table chuckled, something fractured deep within her. Still, she knelt, picked it up, smiled, and straightened. "Thank you," she stated. "No," Marcus retorted. "Thank me." Then he leaned forward and whispered, "People like you don't get to speak here. Just serve and vanish." Every fiber of Chloe's being screamed, but her voice remained composed until dessert. When everything irrevocably shifted, the proclamation echoed through the room. Marcus ordered the most extravagant dessert on the menu, a gold leaf soufflé with imported berries, and then griped that it was too cold. Chloe apologized and offered a replacement, but he shoved the plate across the table. It slid, toppled off the edge, and shattered near her feet. A hush fell. All heads turned. "You call this service?" Marcus bellowed. "You don't belong here. You think just because you smile and wear an apron, you matter? Let me tell you something. You are a nobody." His voice thundered. Phones began recording. Patrons gasped. A manager stepped forward, but Chloe raised her hand. She knelt, picked up the plate once more, and stood erect. Then, slowly and with breathtaking composure, she looked Marcus directly in the eyes and uttered one sentence. "Then why is your mother the one who taught me how to serve with dignity?" The room froze. Marcus's jaw dropped. Selena blinked. "What did you say?" one of the VCs mumbled. Chloe stepped closer. "Yes, Eleanor Thorne, your mother. I cared for her for months. She used to tell me, people will judge your background and your profession and determine your worth. Don't let them." Her voice didn't falter. "She gave me her cherished bracelet the day before she passed," she sighed. "I possessed more grace in my little finger than her entire boardroom." The phone footage captured Marcus stuttering, speechless. The stunned manager softly inquired, "Is that true?" Chloe nodded. "I was her nurse during her illness. I stayed when others abandoned her, including her son." A ripple spread through the establishment. Whispers escalated into a roar. Marcus appeared like a man struck by lightning. He turned ashen. "You're fabricating this," he mumbled. Chloe calmly produced something from her apron pocket. "A silver bracelet engraved with the initials ET. Ask your mother's attorney," she said. "I signed the hospice documents." You didn't even visit her on her birthday. Selena pushed back her chair and stormed off. Marcus stood humiliated. The tycoon who considered himself untouchable had been exposed by a server with poise and a powerful memory. The cameras were still rolling. Social media would explode by morning. A viral firestorm in the burning past. By the following morning, Chloe's single sentence had ignited the digital world. #server with Grace and #Thorne exposed trended globally. Millions viewed the video. Celebrities chimed in. The media dubbed it "the night power was redefined." Chloe, who had 92 followers before the incident, now commanded over 4 million, with news vans camped outside her residence. Her nursing college issued a public statement of support. But deeper than the headlines was something Marcus could not disregard: guilt. His PR firm severed ties. One investor withdrew, and his company's board demanded an official statement, but Marcus remained silent. Instead, he contacted his mother's lawyer, and the revelation he received brought him to tears. Eleanor Thorne had indeed requested a private nurse during her final months, someone who embodied kindness. She had penned a letter he never opened, addressed to the one who stayed. That letter still resided in the lawyer's file. It spoke of regret, of affection, of how she wished Marcus could learn empathy from Chloe. And suddenly, everything made profound sense. Meanwhile, Chloe wasn't reveling in fame. She was uninterested in celebrity. She was leveraging the moment to raise capital for the health clinic she had always envisioned. "We don't need more billionaires," she declared in a viral livestream. "We need more individuals who truly see each other." Donations poured in. Celebrities offered endorsements. Even the mayor reached out. But then came the unexpected turn no one foresaw. Marcus appeared at her apartment building. Cameras rolled as Marcus emerged from a dark vehicle, clutching something in his hand. He requested to speak with her. Chloe, hesitant, agreed. Inside the cafe she now co-owned with her aunt, he placed the unopened letter on the table. "I never read it. I should have. I should have been there for her, and I absolutely should not have treated you the way I did." His voice faltered. "I didn't come for sympathy. I came to say, I'm sorry." Chloe took the letter, opened it, and read it aloud. It recounted late-night conversations, of the nurse who remained, sang hymns, and braided her hair. "That was you?" Marcus asked. Chloe nodded. "And yet you yelled at me," she said, "in front of everyone." "I know," he whispered. "Then why are you here now?" she inquired, folding the letter. "Because I want to finance your clinic. No conditions, just gratitude." Her eyes searched his. "Not for my public image. I've already lost that," he said with a melancholic smile. "This isn't about me." The offer was enticing, but Chloe stated, "Only if the clinic is named after your mother, not you." He blinked, then nodded. "Done." Months later, the Eleanor Thorne Healing Center opened in Chloe's hometown, providing free care for families in need. Marcus was present for the ribbon cutting, not as a speaker, but as a volunteer. And Chloe, she stood before the gathering and narrated the tale of a single sentence that altered everything. A server, a billionaire, and a mother's enduring legacy that